Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the all task tutorial for Polus. We just finished our wire set going through the wall here, exploiting the game. So now we're going to move left and we're going to start going outside. So the first thing we're going to do, and again, you could do this at the end of the run if you want. I have the philosophy of if it doesn't matter, if it's not going to save you any time, just do it now. So you're going to go up here and do this drill. And let's see how far away we can stand, because you can see, yeah, we can stand right on it, or we can stand near the bottom of the hole. I actually am learning now that I do this poorly. I probably get up here before I stop. So look how far down you can stop. This one's pretty simple. You just got to hit the 4 exclamation points as quick as you can. I'm using it with a mouse, so don't. They also get smaller, so you got to make sure you're in the middle if I'm on the edge. If I miss it, even though this would have been in the hitbox of the big one, it's not in the hitbox of the small one. And then make sure to exit out. And now we are going to ignore this task up here. Don't do this task. We'll be there in a bit. We're instead going to go to storage. So we're going to wrap around here. We're also going to ignore this node. We will get slightly closer to it later, so it saves some frames to do it later. We're going to go in. I see a lot of people when I do this try and run up on this storage here. No, don't do that. You can catch it from all the way up here. Might as well do it. This fuel works like it does in the other maps, where you also don't have to task exit. You don't have to hit escape. And then you've got two options here. You can either go up and drop ship right away, or you can go over here first. If you go over here first, then you'll want to go into drop ship. But I actually choose to go into drop ship first. I don't know if it saves time, but it feels better for me. And I'm going to line myself up, so I'm looking at this vertical line here, and I'm trying to stand about right here on it. That's going to line me up well to be slightly right of the chart course task here, because I got to go to this task next. So chart course is pretty self-explanatory. Keys, you're gonna grab the key here. I'll do this with the mouse. You're gonna grab it up here, and then you'll notice how far away I was. Oops, I don't want to finish the task. Let me exit out. You'll notice as soon as it turns blue and the key aims in, you're good to go. And then it doesn't matter if you twist this way or this way. The task will work either way. And then we're going to go down. Don't hug this wall up here, because it does slightly push you back to the right. It's not a perfectly vertical wall, so I try and come up here. If you're worried about lining it up, just come down and slowly move over and try and nail this the corner of this box. After that, we're going to come up here to fuel. This is part 2 of 4 for fuel, and now we've got the weather node. So I'm going to explain this first weather node here in this video. Basically what happens is there's a maze. It always starts here in the top left. It always goes down to here in the bottom right. There's always a completable path. But you'll notice I'm going to hold down. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to actually take a wrong turn. You cannot go back. It does not matter. You have to let go and restart. If you get here and you accidentally let go, it just goes back to the start. These are really annoying. Also, this is RNG, because it is possible to get one that goes down 1 all the way to the right, all the way down. And you can imagine if you're moving a straight line, you can move your hand pretty fast. Whereas this one, which has a lot of turns, I have to move slower to make sure I'm being accurate. I also have more trouble on this with the older version. So there's that. You can't exit out of these, so you do that. So that's the first. There are 6 of these that you get to deal with. So that's where the big RNG of this run comes in, with the exception of download. And then you're going to run back here into storage again. You do the next part of storage. Fuel. Now's the point, and you don't have to run down. Even if you grab this really top line like I told you about last time, you don't have to run down. The hitbox for this node is humongous. Stand up here, it's another node. This is a pretty good node, as long as you don't go into the wrong turns is all. And then the last part here for this outside is the last part of fuel. It's all really close, we just kind of have to meander around to get it before we go into electrical.